Hey, answer your phone! This is ridiculous. I know you're lying about being on a business trip for work, you know. You shouldn't be so busy on your elegant trip to have an affair that you can't answer a call from your own wife. Can you?
Huh? What kind of stunt are you pulling on me as I'm in the middle of working? I've told you 100 times already. I'm busy on this business trip.
The only one pulling a stunt is you, Mike. I already called your office and your secretary told me that you don't have any sort of business trip on your schedule. She told me that you were using PTO starting from today. She even said she had assumed that we were going on vacation together.
What? Who are you to think you can call my office and get information without my permission?
You're only upset because I've caught you lying to me. And because you can't go on about your business trip when we both know you're out with some other woman. I have a strong feeling that every time you've been on one of your oh-so-important business trips, you've been going to meet up with someone else. Lying to your wife over and over again while you're sneaking around behind my back. You're really something else, Mark. I don't understand how you can compartmentalize the way you act.
Shut up! Don't speak to me like that. You're my wife, not my mother. I don't know how you came up with the idea that I'm at some elegant place that's specific to having affairs. I'm not doing anything but relaxing with a female friend of mine that I get along with. Stop making such a fuss over it. You're being annoying.
A female friend of yours that you get along with, huh? Yeah, right. I'm sure you're just having fun, doing regular friendship things, huh?
Well, after my trips, I always end up coming back home to you, don't I? Seems like that should be enough for you, shouldn't it? So if I'm out having fun in between the times I'm at home and at work, it shouldn't be an issue as long as I come back home afterwards. If you were a good wife, you'd keep your mouth shut and learn your place. Stop making a big deal about me taking care of my own needs. I take care of you, don't I?
I absolutely cannot believe you right now. Are you seriously trying to justify the fact that you're cheating on me because I'm supposed to be a good wife and let you do what you want?
Well, men are the ones that have to carry the stress of needing to work and be the breadwinners of the household. We have a ton of responsibilities that are thrust on us. We have to take care of the mortgage, electric bill, be in charge of the house. Husbands have more responsibilities than you can imagine, and we work our asses off to make it happen. So if I have to relieve my stress by spending time with another woman, you should thank me for it instead of nagging about it.
I shouldn't have to put up with this. You are such a narcissist. You found a way to make cheating on your wife while you have children with her all about how awesome you are. I don't understand how you could betray your family like this and then have an attitude this terrible when you get caught. Don't you think you're showing a pathetic example of a father to your son?
Will you stop being so annoying? This is one of the things that caused this in the first place. The constant nagging. Sure, in most cases, a man going out on his wife would make him evil. But I'm drowning in stress caused by you. So, in reality, you're the one who's evil. If you regret being cheated on, maybe you should have been a better wife. I do blame myself all around as a father, but I've been messed up because of how much you've stressed me out over the years. How am I supposed to raise a son when you suck the life from me?
What is that supposed to mean? You can go out and cheat on me, then blame me for why you did it in the first place? And then say I'm the reason you're a bad father. You are literally the worst person I've ever met in my life. I don't ever want to see your face again. If that's the way you want to live your life, be my guest and do whatever you'd like. But do me a favor and don't come home this time. I mean it. Stay with your new girlfriend and leave us alone.
What? Don't kid yourself. That house isn't yours, it's mine. You can't threaten to kick me out of my own house. If you don't like what I do to get by, then you can be the one to leave. Not me. Any wife who can't look past a one-time thing that her husband did is an idiot. As a matter of fact, An idiot woman like you should have no right to continue living in my house. It's my name on the deed, after all. So, you and your son can both get your stuff and get out of my house while I'm thinking about it, actually. Make sure you're packed and out before I get back.
Excuse me?
Trying to tell me I can't come back to a home that I pay for? Get real. So if you can't get with the program and understand that I'm just doing what I need to do so I can pay the bills, then you can be the one to leave. And honestly, I don't really want to look at your face either. So how about you just hurry up and get out? It would be nice to bring my new girlfriend over to an empty house anyways.
You're disgusting. You plan on coming back to the house you're kicking your wife and kid out of with your new girlfriend to live with her here? You could so easily toss your child and wife out like that. Do you not have any feelings as a father during all this?
Nope. No feelings about it. Feels fine, actually. Too bad, though. My girlfriend just had renovations done on her new place. Seems like a waste since she won't be living there much longer. But I guess we can take this opportunity to start a divorce anyways. I was hoping to find a way to start a new life with her. So this is perfect timing, really.
To be so easily able to throw out the word divorce like that. I think I'm finally starting to understand what you really are on the inside, Mark.
Good for you, then. If you truly understand me now, then hurry up and get out, stupid woman. The moment I get back from this trip, I'm filing for divorce. So be a good wife and be patient until I get back to sign the divorce papers, will you? I've got the best lawyer around, by the way. You won't win if you try to fight it.
Stephanie! I am so sorry for my stupid son. I just heard about what happened. I cannot believe that Mike would do that to you. I didn't raise him to act like this. I have no idea where I went wrong. Huh? Mike actually called you to tell you what was going on? Yes. I just got off the phone with him a moment ago. He told me he decided to divorce you and told me not to worry because he was bringing home a new woman. I thought I was going to faint as soon as I heard him say that. I swear I could have reached through the phone and strangled him. Wow. I didn't think he'd say that to you. He called and told you really fast then. But like Mike said, he wants to get a divorce. It seems that he wants to start his life over with a younger, prettier woman rather than keep going on with his middle-aged, wrinkly old wife. Oh my God. I am so sorry. I did not raise Mike to be like this. I don't understand how my son could be so terrible. Becky, it's not your fault. This is entirely Mike's actions. You don't have to apologize on his behalf. Make sure you take him for all the alimony you can. Take your hurt out on his wallet. You have to be able to take care of Andy also. You know what? Why don't you just keep the house as a way of making this better? He doesn't deserve it anymore. What? Are you sure? Absolutely I am. Mike doesn't deserve that house after he cheats on his wife and leaves her to take care of his child. So just keep living the way you're living and let me know if there's anything I can do to help you out. Raising a child as a single mother has many challenges. If you don't mind, I'd like to help out, even if it's just in a small way. I wish there was something more I could do for you. For the both of you. Honestly, just hearing that you're so supportive makes me feel a lot better. But it does look like Mike plans on continuing to live in this house. He said he was going to live here with the woman he's cheating on me with. He said what? He wants to kick you and Andy out, then bring the woman he's cheating on you with back to your house to live with her instead. That's what he told me, yes. He said it's his name on the deed, so it's legally his house. And he just told me to take Andy and get out. Actually, he called him your son, if I'm being honest. He didn't. And he said he didn't feel bad at all kicking us out. Surely if Mike's name is on the deed, then he has ownership of the house, right? It's frustrating. But I have to follow the law. And it seems like it's in his favor. Plus, his lawyer is way too expensive for me to be able to fight anything. That's so horrible. After he does all that, you're the one that has to deal with all the difficulty after the divorce. There's nothing I can really do about it. So for now, I'm packing our bags. Mike said he wants us out of the house before he returns with that woman he's with. So I really do apologize, but I don't have much time. So I need to go. We have a lot to pack up, and I have to figure out where we're going to stay. No. There's no need for that, Stephanie. You don't need to leave the house. Don't pack any bags. Just sign the divorce papers and do nothing else. I will take care of it. What? I will swing by to pick up the divorce papers in a little while. It's my responsibility to get my son to sign them and bring them to the courthouse. So you and Andy just stay as you are in that house, please. Oh, and I'll be bringing by a locksmith to change the locks on the door for you. I'll make sure it gets changed before my idiot son gets home. I don't want him barging in like he hasn't done anything wrong. Are you sure it's okay to do something like that? When Mike gets home, he's going to flip out. And I'm positive he's going to have his lawyer with him if the locks are changed. Don't you worry about a thing. I've got a great idea. So keep your head up, Stephanie. Even if I can't force him to undo anything, I can at least punish him. As the mother that raised this screw-up, it's my responsibility to fix this.
Look, would you just be an adult about this and get out already? That house is my property. We already signed the divorce papers, so you're nothing more than a squatter now. The deed is in my name, so you have no right to be living in my house anymore. I could call the police and have them drag you out, but I'm being nice by allowing you to walk out yourself.
Yeah, that would be a terrible thing, to be dragged out of the house by the police. And after all, we are divorced, so it's not like there's any reason for you and I to live in the same house together anymore.
Yet you're still sitting around in my house refusing to leave. And you arbitrarily decide to just change the locks. You really want to play the terrible ex-wife role, don't you? But you'll still talk to me like I'm the bad guy, when you're the bringer of everything evil in the world. Get out of my house or I'm calling the police.
Huh? Did you say I'm the bringer of all evil in the world? What the hell does that even mean?
Because of you. Everyone at my office is talking about how I used company vehicles to go meet up with someone to have an affair. Now I have to clear all that up at work. You're making it uncomfortable for me to make money now. And because of you telling them all that, I was removed from an important project. My boss keeps dropping hints about how much of a family man he is. So, yes, you've brought nothing but evil on me. That's why I wanted to leave you in the first place. You always bring me down.
No one put a gun to your head and forced you to go have an affair. Don't try to put the consequences of your selfish actions on anyone but yourself.
I'm not the one that's selfish. You've locked yourself into your ex-husband's house and refused to leave. Doesn't that make you the selfish one? I can't get into the house that I paid for, so I've been stuck in my girlfriend's apartment since I got back. I'm warning you. If you don't leave in 5 minutes, I'm calling the police.
Why are you complaining about that? Aren't you the one who said you'd like to spend every day with your new young girlfriend anyways?
Don't give me that sarcastic tone. Sarcasm doesn't look good on women. That's one reason why you're not as attractive as you used to be. You regret signing those divorce papers, but you can't say it, huh?
What? You think I actually regret divorcing you? No way.
Yep, I'm sure you do. I'm positive you regret it, actually. You couldn't bring yourself to forgive me for having an affair once or twice, as if it was the worst thing ever. And now your world is crumbling around you because of it. The truth is, you really want to get back together. You can't help yourself. So this is just your poor excuse of a last resort to try to win me back.
Ew. Stop saying stuff like that. You're making me gag. Ugh. Who in their right mind would ever want to get back together with someone like you?
Ouch. Stephanie, can't you just play nice for once? What's with you angrily changing the locks and keeping yourself locked in the house like you're preparing for a siege or something? Are you just doing that because you want me to break it off with this woman and come back home to you?
Absolutely not.
I mean, it's admirable, but your plan is pretty sloppy. Just locking the doors and sitting around, waiting for me to return. What did you expect to happen when I got back? You can spare yourself the stress of all this and think about getting back together with me. Depending on your attitude, I might decide to break it off and come back home.
Huh? Why this sudden change of heart? I thought you were going to start a new life with that 20-something girlfriend of yours. Didn't you already make it official with her? Or did you realize she's too young to do adult things, like tie her shoes or write her name in cursive?
She's not really wife material, honestly.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, she's fun to go out on dates with and have fun, but I can't imagine actually marrying that thing. I mean, her body is amazing, but let's put it this way. After living with her for a bit, I'm seeing some red flags. She doesn't cook, clean, do anything really. You're better at all those things than she is, honestly. Besides the body thing. But maybe if you went to the gym and started on a diet, you could get better. So I guess I'd be open to reconciling with you.
Wow. Is that your way of trying to get me back? Insult me and hope that I feel bad enough to want to be with you again? You think because your new girlfriend can't cook and clean, you think we should get back together?
It really doesn't matter why. You should just thank me for saying I'll take you back. And it should make Andy happy too. The father he loves so much is coming home.
You're unbelievable. But Andy hasn't asked about you one single time since you've been gone, actually.
Well, if I do take pity on you and come back, I don't want you to be all nagging and annoying like usual. And I'm sure you're feeding him lies about me anyways. Oh, I know. We'll make a list of special conditions for us to reconcile so you know what I expect of you moving forward. If you get on your knees and apologize, I'll head back home right now.
Don't kid yourself, Mike. You should be the one begging me for forgiveness.
No, I'm completely serious. If you kneel before me and tell me you're sorry, I might even be able to marry you. Yeah, that's it. I'm a bad woman who can't forgive my amazing husband for cheating on me. Say that while you grovel in front of me. Ha! Do that, and I'll get back together with you. Well, I'll think about letting you get back together with me.
Who in their right mind would do something like that for a person like you? You're making yourself look like a bigger idiot every time you say something new. This is a new record for you.
Idiot. Is that really a nice thing to call someone you want to be with? You keep that up and you'll miss your chance to get back together with me. I might just call the police right now and see what they have to say about all of this. Don't forget whose name is on the deed. I will come over there and force you out myself if I have to.
Excuse me? You'll force me out yourself?
I will. And that would make things more difficult for you, wouldn't it? Because I wouldn't give you the luxury of bringing bags with you when you leave. So, you know the right thing to do. Better get on it. If you want to get back with me, beg. If you don't, then you won't have a house to live in come tomorrow.
The one who doesn't have a house is you. I'm not joking either. I would never beg anyone to come back to me, let alone someone like you. Oh, by the way, I put your stuff outside by the curb. You should come get it before the garbage trucks do. Or before the rain ruins everything much more.
Huh? What gives you the right to throw my stuff out like that? You can't just play house like you own the place just because I'm not there.
But the landlord said I can do as I please with anything in the house. The landlord being your mother, of course.
What? Why are you bringing my mom up?
I didn't know this. but it turns out that it's actually your mother who owns this property. I thought you actually bought this property from her. But you didn't actually pay a penny, did you?
I don't see why that matters. The land ownership changing process is a pain, so there was no reason not to just keep the land in my mom's name. So, I saved costs by not buying the land and just building the house on top of it.
Sure, you can think of it that way. But have you ever heard of illegal domicile occupation?
Huh? Illegal domicile occupation.
The land the house stands on is owned by your mom, and the deed of the house is in your name. But you must own the land that your home sits on to legally reside in it. So if your mother decided to kick everyone out of the house, then anyone living on her property would have to leave, regardless of whether their name is on the deed to the house or not. It would be illegal, actually, to build a house on someone's property without permission.
Huh? What does this have to do with anything I was talking about? It's not like I'm a stranger that broke onto her property. She's my mom. So it's not an issue for me to have a house on her property. Plus, she said that I could use the property as I pleased when we were building the house.
But do you have that in writing?
What?
Do you have it in writing? As in a contract stating you were allowed to have a house on her property? Or did you just have a verbal agreement with your mother about it? Did you make sure to keep records of everything with the house?
There was no point in having anything like that. It wasn't necessary because we're family.
Well, if you don't have any proof of a contract, then you can't say that your mother allowed you to build on her property, because she's the one with all the legal ownership. And we don't have any sort of contract saying we're allowed to have this house here.
What?
In short, legally, we'd have to hand over the house to your mom. And if she said we had to vacate the house, the law would be on her side.
What? Is that true? But she never mentioned anything like that to me. Anyways, I'm her son, and there's no way a mother would kick her son out like this.
It's totally possible that she would. Because I, your mother, am saying this to you right now.
Mom, why are you messaging me from Stephanie's phone?
I'm right here with her, actually. I've been reading all the messages you've been sending to her. I can't believe you turned out this way after all the work I put into raising you. I told Stephanie not to reconcile with you, that she was going to have the house as a way of apologizing for your actions. I told her if you weren't able to apologize for what you did, then I was going to make you leave the house to her.
Huh? Wait a second. Why would you give my house away like that, Mom?
What's so bad about giving Stephanie the house her cheating husband tried to kick her and my grandson out of? After all, you turned out to be a failure. It's time I start investing in Stephanie and Dandy and pray he didn't learn anything from you.
What are you saying?
As a side note, the cost for me to demolish the house would be billed to you. So if you'd rather not sign the deed over to Stephanie, then you can just pay me for all the demolition, and you'll still have to pay the home mortgage as well.
What do you mean I'd have to pay the mortgage?
The demolition of a house doesn't negate the original loan, and from what Stephanie said, there's still a 20-year loan with your name on it. On top of that, the demolition of a house this size would be tens of thousands of dollars. A mortgage for a house that doesn't exist. The cost of a home demolition. Seems like quite the cost.
No, you're lying. Give me a second to think. I couldn't afford that.
Well, you can always give Stephanie the house, as I've just pointed out. Then there would be no need to demolish it. Do that and I'll ignore the fact that there's an illegally occupied structure on my property.
What kind of position is that for me to be left in? I can't go back to the house that I paid to build in the first place.
Ah, now you're finally catching on. So, the narcissistic son of mine does have some brains left then, huh?
What?
Oh well, we'll just let the past stay in the past. Since you ran out of love for Stephanie, There's nothing more you can do. But Mike, if you're going to have a child with someone, then decide to end it like this. Make sure you take responsibility for it. That's what you vowed to do when you were first married. Till death do us part. Remember?
Oh, that's rich. Tell me to take responsibility for something that Stephanie's basically forced me to do. A wife who forces her husband to cheat on her is the worst kind of woman. But even though I did what I did, why should the consequences of me cheating on her be this harsh? It doesn't make sense for you to say that I can't live in the house I paid for.
I cannot believe what this stupid son of mine is saying. Stephanie did her duties and responsibilities as a wife. She took care of your child and your home. And she worked part-time on top of that. And you've done nothing but complain about how difficult your cushy office job is. If you complain and groan about this any longer, I will immediately contact a demolition company. And I will make sure to ask for the most expensive demolition.
Mom, please wait. Please don't do that. I promise I'm not arguing or complaining about it anymore. So, please don't demolish that house. I can't afford something like that. Please, Stephanie. Forgive me. Let's get back together. I don't have any other way I can get back into my house if we don't get back together.
You really think I'd take you back after all that? Stop kidding yourself.
But doesn't Andy miss me? And it must be difficult to try to raise a child all by yourself, without being able to go out and work.
Actually, we're doing just fine. Your mom has been a tremendous help.
My mom has. She hasn't even spoken to me.
Yeah, ever since she helped me with the divorce. She's been helping us out in any way she can. She's a literal lifesaver, let me tell you. And she's been doing so much. I feel so happy to have her around all the time. So we actually don't feel any extra stress without having you around.
I'm his father too, you know.
Don't you worry about us. We're totally fine. Plus, with you paying the mortgage and child support, we're doing great financially.
But things are not good for me. I'm still not able to live in my own house. But I have to keep paying the mortgage payments. That's not fair. And having to pay child support and alimony on top of all that. I'm pretty much sure that gives you guys 90% of my paycheck. How is that fair?
Don't blame me for your name being on the mortgage. That was your idea, to have you be the only one on it in the first place. And legally, you have to pay alimony and child support. Besides, it was your bright idea to get divorced in the first place. I'm supposed to be bad for you, but you didn't think anything through? As far as giving us most of your paycheck, you can always try to pick up more hours at work to make more money if you'd like.
Yeah, ever since this whole divorce thing, my boss hasn't been too happy with me. You shouldn't have said anything to my office about what was going on. Plus, my girlfriend just kicked me out as well. But honestly, the worst of all of this is paying the mortgage for a house I'm not allowed to live in. What kind of life is this for me? Seriously.
Seems like the life you threw away so easily looks pretty nice about now, huh?
That wasn't my fault. But stop changing the subject. You guys are completely draining all my money. And that's why my girlfriend left me. She said I couldn't pay for dates, and we couldn't have a life together because of how little money I have now. So you're ruining my life over and over again. This isn't fair.
Oh, you poor thing. How sad. Your new pretty girlfriend doesn't want to be with you because you can't afford to take her out. Boo-hoo.
If you really felt bad for me, you'd take me back. That would be the only way I could get back on my feet. Because Mom is refusing to help me out, or even speak to me because of all the things you've said about me. Please, can you just be reasonable for once and try to reconcile this? I'll even beg you if that's what it takes.
Your crying isn't worth anything to me. I don't really care if you're in an uncomfortable position. But you can shut up and keep paying your alimony and mortgage. That's all you're good to me for now. Now that you understand what your place is, stop contacting me before I get a restraining order on you on top of everything else. I don't know if it's obvious or not, but Mike and I did not end up getting back together. But at least he's keeping himself busy and out of my hair while he works 2 jobs to pay his child support and alimony. Oh, and the mortgage, too. However, Mike is the father of my child, so I've allowed visits, as long as Mike's mom is there. She refuses to talk to him outside of these visits, though. She's still mad at how he acted. Mike's supposedly doing well at work now. He keeps talking about how he expects to get a promotion soon. We'll see, though. Mike's tried to get his mother to allow him back in the house, but she won't let him until we decide to move out. It seems like Mike's had a good taste of his own medicine, and it tastes pretty bad. Thank you for following along with us on this adventure. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode.
Yo, Sam, what's up? It's Will. I heard that you're working for the N Company. Is that true, man? Whoa, Will. No way, dude. It's been so long. I'm good, yeah. I think the last time I saw you was at that reunion 5 years ago, no? Hope you've been doing well, man. Alright. Just answer my question already, man. So, you work for the N Company? Yeah, I do work for them. I started working for them around 3 years ago. I recently got transferred to the sales department, though. So that's where I'm working now. Why do you want to know so bad? Okay, then how come I haven't seen you there? I've been there a couple of times, but I've never seen you there. Oh yeah, I forgot that you work for the E Company. We're business partners, huh? I'm actually in charge of the E Company now. They got me to be in charge like a few weeks back. We might end up working together at some point. Who knows? But that'll be fun. Oh, for real? You're really in charge? Damn. You sure that a guy like you can handle doing business with a company like ours? Yeah, why not? And anyway, the guy who was in charge quit all of a sudden, and that's why I had to fill in. I didn't have much choice. I actually went over to your company to introduce myself the other day. So it really was you, man! I thought it was you! Oh, so is that why you texted me? Nice one, man. Well, yeah, kind of. Well, that's all I wanted to ask you. Gotta go! See ya! Oh, okay. Really? Okay, well, I guess I'll see you around then, Will. Hey, Will. It's me, Sam. So, hey, listen. There's something that I want to talk to you about. It's pretty important. Hey, what is it? You mind not headlocking me every time I go to your office? I'm serious. I've had enough of you doing that every frickin' time I go there for a meeting. It's not cool, dude. There's a time and place for everything. And it's unprofessional, okay? Watch your tone, Sam. You better not be telling me what to do. I'm above you, man. You listen to me. Your company is just one of the hundreds of subcontractors that we do business with, alright? You guys won't have a business without us. You need to show me and this company some respect. And anyway, I was just being friendly. What's the big deal? What are you talking about, man? The N Company and the E Company are mutual business partners. Mutual! The companies are on equal terms. Neither of us are above or below one another. Okay? Actually, that's not true at all. There's a damn big difference between the two companies. And I'm the person in charge of doing business with the N Company now. And I've decided that we're the superior company. Got it? You're in charge of us now? Since when? That can't be good. Yeah, I'm the one in charge now, and look at the scale and size of our companies. Our company is huge, and we have way more people working here than you. And you're still our subcontractor. We're not equal. Got it. That's not for you to decide, is it? That's all for the higher-ups and board of directors and whatnot to judge, if anything. Don't talk back to me, man! I just told you to show me some respect. Just shut the hell up. I wasn't talking back at you, Will. I was just stating facts. Look, we're both adults now. I'm not asking you to do anything difficult. But just try to act a little more professional, okay? That's all. Please. What the hell? Do you think you have the right to tell me crap like that? I'm not listening to what some scumbag says, okay? I'm giving you some advice before you do something really stupid. I know what you're like. You can be so damn reckless, and it's really troublesome for the rest of us. You remember back in middle school when you tried to pick a fight with a pregnant teacher and you got suspended? And when you came back, you tried to set fire to our school so that all the classes would get cancelled. I'm glad the adults stopped you back then, but trust me, we were all really scared of you. You can't still be that same person from all those years ago, right? Come on, tell me you've changed. Why should I care about other people? It's not like they're more important than me, are they? I'm a natural-born leader, so everyone else just needs to shut the hell up and obey me. You might have been able to get away with that kind of attitude back in school, but that's not going to work anymore, dude. We're both adults who work for reputable companies. We have to be professional and mature about this. We're representing our companies. It's not just about yourself now. You don't have the right to tell me what to do, Sam, so shut the hell up. My company is so much more famous and profitable, and that's all that matters. You guys are a slave to us. Would you please stop saying that? Our companies are business partners. Neither company is superior over the other. You need to remember that and act professionally whenever we do business together. You know that our companies are in the middle of a very important business deal, right? We can't make any mistakes. You be careful with your attitude, okay? Shut up! I told you not to talk to me like that! Whatever, man. Like I'm gonna listen to what you say. Clear off! Oh, that must be Sam. Here he comes! That stupid prick. He has no idea what's coming. So hey guys, listen, we're about to have a meeting with Sam. The prick who thinks he's all that. And he has this dumb business proposal for us. His company is trying to force their business proposal onto us, and that is not gonna happen. Not under my nose. I'm the leader here. I'm the boss, and I get to choose what happens to this project. What the heck is he thinking, right? You know what I think it is? He was talking bullcrap about how our companies are equal or whatever. But he's beneath us. He needs to listen to me. And if that's the case, I'm definitely not gonna let that happen. I'll make sure to show him that if there's a superior company between us, it's our company, not theirs. He needs to show me some respect and listen to me. He's trying to pull off this dumb stunt, and I ain't gonna let that happen. Watch what happens. Will, this isn't funny at all. Pick up your phone right now. Give me back my laptop. All of the slides and documents for the business proposal is in there. I need to use it for the meeting today. I can't believe that you stole my memory stick as well. Do you not realize what you're doing? Give it back, you douchebag. Well, I actually think it's hilarious. The panicked look on your face was absolutely hilarious. I just took a quick read through your business proposal, by the way. It's full of crap. Do you think you're gonna have any chance of succeeding in the presentation like that? I'll get rid of it for you. Actually, I'll destroy it right now, so there's no chance of you getting it back. You better not be serious, Will. This is no joke. Give everything back to me before things get out of hand. Oh, I'm dead serious. I don't understand why you thought it would be okay to bring a business proposal to us in the first place. We're the superior company. We don't take orders or proposals from those below us. Oh, look. I already destroyed your laptop for you. A trashy business proposal like that doesn't need to exist. Wait, what? What did you do with my laptop? The meeting is about to start soon. I don't have any more time to waste. Just give it all back. Well, it's too bad I smashed it up and threw it away. There's no way you're gonna be able to recover it. You're not gonna need the memory stick either, right? Give me a sec. I just smashed it onto the floor and it's broken into pieces now. This is a punishment for not respecting me and calling me equal to a dumb piece of crap like you. You idiot. What have you done? You're gonna buy me another laptop, man. I don't think so. Where's the proof that I broke it? Now that I'm the one in charge of doing business with the N company, I'll show you guys where you belong. Will, I've had enough of your antics. Do you realize what you just did? All I did was get rid of a crappy business proposal that means nothing to us. The higher-ups of my company won't need to waste any time reading it now. In fact, you should be thanking me for doing this. I'm teaching you a very valuable lesson in life. And show some respect to the people above you. Look, I didn't even come here to see you today. As far as I know, the person that's in charge of doing business with our company is still Harry. The reason I came today was to have a meeting with him. I don't know why you decided to put me in a headlock and steal everything. That's because you know nothing. I decided to take Harry's job from him. I'm the one in charge starting today. Well, we haven't been told anything about this. We even checked with the higher-ups of your company and they said that Harry is still in charge of doing business with us. I'm gonna believe what they say over what you say. So you're saying that you don't believe me? Are you really sure you want to be saying that about me? That's exactly what I'm saying. In fact, I'm pretty sure I know what's happening. You probably forced Harry to give you his role. I'm guessing you just forced him into giving up like you would. You did this all just so that you could piss me off. You haven't changed at all, man, have you? You're still that arrogant brat that everyone hates. What the heck, man? I was doing Harry a favor by making his job easier. I got rid of your dumb business proposal so that he wouldn't have to waste his time reading it. If anything, I should be getting thanked for what I did. I knew this already, but you really don't think before acting, do you? What did you just say? Listen carefully to what I'm going to tell you next. The business proposal that you just destroyed was an idea that your company originally came up with. Both of our companies have been working on this proposal for a while now. What's that supposed to mean? Harry was the one that was gathering ideas from your company and summarizing them so that we could review and improve on them. After months of working on it, we finally finished and we were ready to present it at the meeting today. So what are you saying? Was this a joint project between our companies? Yes, and the higher-ups of both companies were meant to be attending this meeting today. Our bosses are all going to be at the meeting too. So this wasn't just some tiny business proposal that you came up with? It's one of the biggest projects that the two companies have done in the past few years. If it weren't for you, the meeting between the two companies should have started by now. Do you finally understand the severity of what you've done here? Wait, I didn't know about any of this. It's not fair. The project files and memory stick that you destroyed can be recovered as we have backups back at our office. But the problem is with what you just did. You acted without thinking again, and now you're going to be paying the price. It seems like the higher-ups of the E-Company are looking for you right now, and they don't seem happy about what you've done. Oh, crap. I really didn't mean for things to get so out of hand. I was just trying to teach you a lesson. I meant well. Well, clearly that didn't work well. You should be getting lots of calls and messages on your phone now, am I right? Are you really gonna ignore them all? That would be a very unprofessional thing to do, won't it? I'm sure they all want to talk with you. I'll call them back later. Shoot. Damn it, man! Just talk to us and apologize, Will. We all need you to understand just how badly you messed up. You gotta own up to it. There's really no point in delaying the inevitable. Come to the meeting room. We're all waiting for you.
Sam! I really need your help. Please would you fix this mess? I'm in so much trouble right now.
What is it?
My uncle is furious at me. I've never seen him get this angry before in my life. I'm gonna get fired if I don't fix this.
Oh yeah, I heard that your uncle was one of the board members at the E-Company, right? Apparently you were only given the job here thanks to him. I thought it was a little strange that someone like you was working for such a prestigious and demanding company. And FYI, your uncle came up to me and apologized to me so many times for the mess that you had caused.
What? He apologized to you? Why?
He apologized in your place because you seem to be incapable of doing that yourself. You might want to start bracing yourself for what's to come, Will.
What do you mean? No way! I finally managed to get a job at the E-Company and get a stable source of income for the first time in my life. My uncle is so important to the company and everyone respects me for that too. I don't want to get fired, man.
Nobody at your company respects you. They're just scared of you. That's it. Also, none of that is gonna matter if your uncle loses his position at the company.
Wait, why would that happen? He's one of the most important people in this company.
He was saying that he feels very responsible for giving an idiot like you a job at the E-Company in the first place. He's gonna take a salary cut and a demotion as his own punishment. How honorable is that, right?
No way. Are you serious?
Also, one more thing that I should let you know about. Harry, who you've been ordering around and forcing your jobs onto him. Well, there's news for you.
What is it?
It turns out that he's the grandson of one of the board members of the E-Company.
You serious?
Yup. And that means the board members know how you've been treating him. It's not really any of my business, but let me give you a little bit of advice here. I think you should leave the company.
What? No way!
Even if you don't get fired, everyone hates you, and it's gonna be a horrible place to work for you. You understand that, right? No one is gonna be on your side. No one wants you there.
No! I am not leaving this company! Over my dead body! All I wanted to do was have an easy job where I could earn a decent amount of money. This place is perfect for me. All I did was put an idiot like you in your place. I was teaching you a lesson not to disrespect me.
Yeah, that's the problem with you. You're delusional. And you always try to justify your trashy behavior with these lame excuses. The world doesn't revolve around you. Man, you really haven't changed at all, ever since middle school. You might have gotten away with some things when you were a child, but not anymore, dude. There are consequences for your actions, and you better take it.
What's that supposed to mean, man?
I'm sorry, but I have a meeting that I need to attend now. The meeting between our two companies that got delayed because of you is gonna start soon.
I'm about to get fired and you're gonna go off to a meeting? What is wrong with you? Help me out, man.
I'm just doing my job. I need to go and present this business proposal to everyone.
My life is messed up and you're just gonna abandon me?
You only have yourself to blame for this. Stop trying to get me involved in your mess. I have nothing else to say to you, Will. Good luck in life.
God damn it! Why is this happening to me?
The meeting between the two companies went very smoothly, and it looks like the proposal is gonna get accepted. Unfortunately, Will messed up again while the meeting was happening. He had been told not to come to work until a decision had been made about his future. However, he ignored that warning and came to work to propose to one of his co-workers that he had a crush on. He even bought a huge bouquet of flowers and a wedding ring with him. For some reason, he was very confident that she would say yes to him. She declined him without a second thought, and he started to go crazy. He went on a huge rampage while crying and shouting and damaged many of the company's interior. He ended up having to get escorted out by the police that were called to the scene. This led to him being fired from the E-Company. He tried to move back in with his parents, but they decided to cut ties with him completely after hearing what had happened. He had managed to lose his job, his family, and the woman he loved, all within the span of a few hours.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button. Hey, Emma! It's been so long. How are you doing these days? I think the last time we saw each other was at the high school graduation, so it's been like 9 years, right? I wonder if you're still living in poverty. You were like the poorest person in the entire school. Oh, also, can you hurry up and reply to my wedding invitation? I didn't know your current address, so I sent it to you via email. What's taking you so long? Oh, wait, I got it. You don't know if you can afford to actually get to the wedding venue, right? OMG, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were still so poor.
Hi, Stacy. It's been a while. I guess you haven't changed at all. You're still just as condescending and cocky as you used to be. Are you having fun making fun of me when you don't even know anything about me?
You're always fun to make fun of. And what else is there to know about you besides the fact that you're still poor as heck?
My family and I aren't as poor as you think we are, you know. I keep telling you this even during school, but you never listen to me. But then again, you were never good at listening to people. You were always so good at blabbing on about your own crap that no one cares about.
Excuse me? You think you're suddenly better than me now? And who's going to believe you when you say you're not poor when you always look like it? I'll define poor for you, okay? Your family lives in a rusty old house that's on the verge of collapsing, and it only has 3 rooms. And what's more, you guys don't even own the house. You rent it. But on the other hand, I actually own my own house, and so do my parents. They're rich, living in a huge house with 7 bedrooms, all belonging to them. And do I need to mention how my dad is also the CEO of, like, the biggest company ever? So that makes me rich and you poor as hell. Let's make that clear now, okay? Do you understand what I'm saying?
So you're judging people by the kind of house they own? And I thought I told you before about why my parents decided to rent the house instead of buying one. I guess you weren't listening then either.
Of course not. I don't listen to things that bore me to death. Anyway, I actually do remember something like how your dad was going to inherit his parents' house or something.
Wow. So you do remember that. And yes, you're partly right. Currently, that's the house that I live in, though. Because like you said, my dad ended up inheriting another house from his parents.
But so what? Inheriting a house from a poor parent doesn't magically make them rich, does it? I know that your entire family, including your grandparents, are destitute. I wouldn't be surprised if someone in your family begged on the streets for money.
Wow. Well, I wasn't done explaining the rest of it, but this is just hopeless now. So never mind. You're never gonna believe me anyway.
Anyway, stop changing the subject and answer my question. Reply to my wedding invite, okay?
Oh yeah, I forgot that you were getting married.
So, what's your reply?
You actually sent me 2 wedding invites by mistake.
Oh, really? Well, I didn't mean to do that.
One of the invites was inviting just me, and the other was for both me and my husband.
Wait, you have a husband? This is news to me. When did you even get married?
I got married last year.
What? And how come I was never invited to your wedding?
Oh, because I just had a small wedding with just my family and close friends. I didn't invite many people.
Ah, you're really poor, so you couldn't hold a big wedding like mine. Well, I'll have you know that my wedding is going to cost around $80,000. You probably can't afford that, huh? I'm guessing that your wedding was so pathetic, and that's why you didn't want to invite that many people. To save you from the embarrassment.
That wasn't the reason why I had a small wedding, actually. But what do you care?
Wait, how come your last name hasn't changed then? Or are you lying about the fact that you got married?
My last name has changed. It's just that I haven't told you about it.
I guess I don't really care anyway.
Yes, anyway, would it be okay if I ignore the wedding invite that you sent to me specifically? My husband and I will respond to the invite that was sent to us both instead.
Sure, as long as you're coming to my wedding.
Okay, thanks. Then we'll be attending, and I'll confirm it with the invite later.
Okay, that's fine. Make sure you guys don't leave it too late. I don't want to have to remind you to RSVP again.
Yeah, we'll make sure to reply by the end of this week.
Okay, great. I look forward to seeing you at my wedding then. Have fun being poor till then. Hey, Emma. Have you arrived at the wedding venue already?
We're heading there right now. We should be there any minute now.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, there was something that I wanted to tell you. There's gonna be so much expensive food at this wedding that someone like you might never be able to eat. So please make sure that you don't get too greedy and shove everything into your mouth. Okay? This is a wedding after all. I want you to be well-mannered and respectful of others.
You don't have to worry about that. One of my teachers actually taught table manners before. I'll make good use of that today and apply everything I learned.
Did you just say a teacher taught you table manners? You don't need to lie to me, Emma. There's no way a poor person like you can afford to take dining etiquette classes.
Do we really have to have this conversation again? It's not like I'm super rich, but I get by just fine. No offense to poor people, but I'm not poor.
Yeah, whatever. Like, I'm gonna believe that. Oh yeah, one more thing that I needed to tell you. I'm going to be getting a lot of nice and expensive wedding gifts that you can't afford. But you don't need to worry. I don't expect a poor person like you to get me something so expensive. Okay? You can just grab me something from the dollar store because that's probably all you can afford.
Wow. Okay then. Say what you want.
I mean it. You really don't need to worry about that. I'll have plenty of other nice gifts anyway. Oh, also, I forgot to tell you this, but my husband is also really rich. So he can always get me gifts and whatnot. And you're going to witness two really wealthy people tie the knot today.
Well, that's very impressive, Stacy. Good for you.
Don't get too jealous here, okay? I hope you enjoy it, though.
Oh, hey. We just arrived at the parking lot of the wedding venue. We're gonna park and start heading over soon.
Oh, so you guys finally arrived. I hope you guys have a great time. I'll see you later then.
Stacy, do you have a second? Me and my husband just arrived at our seats and we're a little puzzled. Are you sure that this isn't a mistake?
Oh, so you guys noticed. Those are some great seats I saved for you guys.
We're the only ones without a table. Also, our chairs are facing towards the wall. I can see some empty seats at the tables, so can we move there?
Nope. You guys are not allowed to move from where you are. I chose those seats especially for you. I thought that those seats were perfect for poor people like you. You guys aren't like the other rich guests here. I was kind enough to split you guys off from the rest of the guests. Oh, but you don't need to worry. I've made sure that you guys can eat the course meal just like everyone else. You guys can sit on the floor and eat or whatever. You should be grateful that I decided to let you guys eat the same meal as everyone else. I was considering giving you guys just a bag of chips, but I thought that was taking things a little too far.
I think that you're misunderstanding something, Stacy, so let me tell you this. We got you a really nice wedding gift that cost a decent amount of money. I'm pretty confident that it's actually one of the most expensive gifts that you're going to be receiving today.
But wouldn't that be like all of your life savings?
I told you that I'm not that poor. I've never really had a problem with money before.
Really now? No need to lie, Emma.
Stacy, does the groom know about the seats that you've assigned to me and my husband?
Not at all. Why would he care about where you guys sit? I was the one that invited you, so I should be able to decide where you guys sit. He has nothing to do with this.
Wow. You're still misunderstood. We were both invited by the groom. Not you.
What? Huh?
Don't act like you don't know.
What do you mean? I know what?
Did you even check your own guest list? This is your own wedding, right? You chose the seating arrangements, right?
Yeah, and I thought you guys were on my guest list, not his.
I told you that I received 2 wedding invites and that I would respond to the one that was sent to my husband and me. I got rid of the invite that you sent me so it wouldn't cause any confusion.
So that means that my husband was the one that invited you guys?
If it were just myself, I would just leave the wedding without causing any fuss. I don't appreciate being treated like an outcast after all. It's just that I didn't attend alone today, did I? I came with my husband. And I think you've really messed up big time.
How have I messed up? All I did was put you guys in some seats that suited poor people that shouldn't even be at this wedding.
Do you not realize how me and my husband know your husband? It seems like you have no idea what's happening here. At all.
Wait, I thought that my husband just knew your husband from work or something. They're just co-workers, right? At least that's what it says on the guests list. You and your husband's name are under the work people.
Yeah, I guess that we know him through work. But I'd like to think that we're more than that, Stacy. I am the CEO of the company that your husband works for.
What? Is this a joke? Did you just say that you're the CEO? No way. I call bluff.
Well, it's not. My grandpa established the company, and my dad was the CEO until he stepped down last year. I took over as the CEO late last year. My husband is currently the vice president of the company, making him the second most important person in the company.
There's no way I'm believing that. You're lying to me. You liar. This is why I hate poor people. The company that my husband works for is one of the largest tech companies in the country. It's absolutely huge. It's just not possible that you're the CEO. Your entire family is poor. This is all just a lie. It's impossible. Your dad was just a regular factory worker when we were in school.
I never said that at all. That was just a story that you made up about me to make me look poor. My dad was already the CEO of the company at the time.
What? Then why didn't you tell me?
Honestly, I didn't see the point in trying to correct you. You never would have believed me anyway. At the time, we were living in that rental property because my dad was going to inherit his parents' house from them.
OMG. Right. So?
Actually, your parents knew about this the entire time. I guess nobody chose to explain it to you because you were so fixated on making me and my family poor. I got tired of you constantly calling me names, and that's why I tried to distance myself from you as much as I could. I also didn't really want to go around telling everyone about what my dad did. It would be lame trying to boast about something that my parents were doing.
So you guys aren't poor at all?
For the 100th time! No, we're not! Also, there's one more important thing that I need to tell you.
What is it?
Did you know that my company is the most important business partner for your dad's company?
Wait, really?
Yes. I heard that your husband has already assigned us front row seats to the wedding.
He did? So where are you guys sitting now?
At the table across yours, of course.
What? No way!
Yes way. If we had sat in those seats you gave us, you would have disrespected both your husband's boss and your dad's most important business partner. That wouldn't have ended well, would it?
Oh, crap. Well, they're not gonna find out about this, okay?
Well, I guess I'll pass you over to your dad and husband now. They have something they want to talk to you about.
Wait, they know about this already? Please tell me they don't. They can't know about this. Look, I can fix this for you.
It's too late. They already know. We went to see your husband right away to give him the wedding gifts. That's when we realized that we had been placed at those seats right by the wall. So he kindly rearranged them for us.
Oh, God. What was his reaction like? Did he seem angry?
You can check with him yourself. We're going to be leaving now.
What? Did you just say you're going home? Don't do that! If you guys leave after what happened, I'm gonna be in even more trouble. I had no idea that the two of you were such important people.
You guys have to stay no matter what. It looks like the wedding might not even happen now. They seem to be talking about canceling the wedding entirely.
They're gonna cancel the wedding? No! I've been looking forward to this day for so long now. This was the luxurious wedding that I dreamed of having for so long.
Well, you're gonna have to talk with your family and your husband. We're gonna get going now. Well, I hope that things have cleared up on my end, and for you too. Goodbye, Stacy.
Wait, so you're seriously gonna leave? Please don't. I'm begging for you to stay. Emma! Please help me out. I really have no idea what to do to fix this. They decided to call the wedding off. Both my parents were so mad at me and they kicked me out of the house. They're not even talking to me, actually. They're not responding to any of my text messages or calls. They're also charging me for the entire fee of the wedding. Apparently, it was my fault that the wedding had to get canceled, so I have to be the one to pay for it all. And that's close to $80,000. My dad isn't gonna help me pay for it either. I'm the daughter of a rich CEO, but I'll be so broke. It's just not fair at all. This only happened because I didn't know who you were or what you did. I can understand them being mad at me, but I think this is way too much. Why does my wedding have to get canceled? Everyone's overreacting to this. This is your fault. You guys made me think that you were poor. And it's your family's fault for living in that old rental property. That made me think you guys were poor to begin with. You have to help me out of this mess. Emma, what the hell? Don't ignore me like this. I know that you're there, Emma. Why won't you reply to me? Do you not realize the situation I'm in? My life is ruined.
I was eating dinner while I suddenly started to get bombarded with these messages from Stacy. It was really annoying, so I decided to block and delete her phone number on the spot. She doesn't know the address to my new house, so I shouldn't worry about her suddenly randomly showing up at my doorstep. The only thing I'm worried about is her approaching me at work, though, since she knows where it is. Who knows what that crazy woman might do? And what have you? I was right. A few weeks later, she really did show up at work. I had already prepared for this, so I took her into one of the small meeting rooms and offered her coffee and some snacks. Meanwhile, I called her parents to let them know what was happening, and they came over right away and dragged her outside. She was always scared of her parents, so that worked out pretty well for me. Since she had no means of getting the money to pay for the money she owed, she had to get a real job. I heard that she is currently working for the first time in her life at a really boring job. She better work hard if she owes $80,000 for calling off her own wedding, right? Poor her. She was so close to making her dream come true. If only she hadn't judged people by its cover. Let's hope she learns not to, ever again. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like the video and leave a comment. See you in the next one.